this video, we are going to show you how to take the test in our LearnSquare coding platform. So this URL, user ID and password will be shared to you via WhatsApp group. And now I'm entering the demo login ID and password. So as soon as you log in, you will be able to see the dashboard here. So since this is the first time you are entering the platform and you haven't taken any tests so far, so all the analytics will be null. So on the left side, you will be able to see 5 different menu items. So here you have to click practice test. So as soon as you click practice test, you will be able to see one test here. There will be only one test displayed, so you will have to click whatever the test that is being displayed on your portal. So please understand that this test has 3 questions, and overall duration to complete these 3 questions is in 60 minutes, and the language that you need to code is Python. Okay, so here you can see the start time and end time. So now let us begin the test. So click on this test. Before moving on to the test, please do read all these instructions carefully. So once you read the instructions, click on agree and continue. So once you click on agree and continue, you will get a pop-up. Again, please note that you have to read these 3 points. It says that do not click back button, do not click refresh, do not click close. Doing so will result in your test being submitted automatically. So you should not click either back button or refresh, or you can't even close. Okay, and here on the left hand side, you will be able to see the question and the problem statements, the input constraints, output constraints, and also few example test cases. So for the given problem statement, you will have to start coding here. Please note that you will have to select Python language, because since this is a multi-language coding compiler, so in the menu item you will be seeing various languages. However, we have instructed you to submit the test or enter the code only in Python language. Do not forget to select this Python language here. So please select this Python language and you can start coding from here. So here just I am entering some dummy things and all. So now once you enter your code here, so there are 3 options you can see on the right bottom. One is try it, other one is submit, other one is evaluate. If you click on try it, you will be able to see the errors or whatever the code that you have compiled for. So it will run the code and you will be able to see the type of syntax what you have entered. However, clicking on evaluate will give you whether you have passed or failed all the test cases. Please note that each and every question will have 6 test cases. 3 are public test cases and 3 are private test cases. So each test case will have 5 marks. So here you can code multiple times and you click on evaluate until all these test cases are passed. So we will be awarding the marks based upon the test cases. Let us say out of 6 test cases, after trying for multiple times, multiple attempts, if you only 2 or 3 2 test cases has been passed, then you will be getting 10 marks here. Okay, so this is the way you have to enter it. So once you feel like this is the code what you have written is correct, and after evaluation, then you will have to submit the question. Submit it. And now as soon as you submit the question, here you can see you can navigate between one question to another question. So after you submit, automatically you can move to the second question. Again, on the left hand side, you will be able to see the problem statement, input constraints, output constraints, and few example test cases. Now after reading this problem statement, you can start coding here. Please select the language as Python and you can start coding it here. And after entering your code, then you can evaluate it. So there is no restriction that you need to click evaluate only once or twice. Unlimited number of times you can evaluated. So after you feel that yes, this is my code, and after after you become confident, and then after observing all the test cases, then you can submit the question and proceed it to the next question. Again, this is the third question. In fact, you can even come back. Let us say you have submitted one question and you move to the next question. Now after some point, if you want to change the code of first question, you can come back and edit it and again submit. So after making any changes, please do not forget to click the submit button. Once you click submit, then only the code gets submitted. Evaluation, after clicking evaluate, you will be able to only evaluate the code but not submit. Okay, so if you want, let us say now after entering the code for first question, now you move to second question which you have already entered earlier. So now if you want to make any changes, you can make it. Okay, and then afterwards again is submitted, done. Then last question, here also I've made some code. First I'll evaluate, I will check, and again I will go for another iteration. So after multiple iteration, after whenever you feel that yes, your code is correct and now you are ready to submit, then you have to submit it. Now this test is submitted, I mean this third question is submitted. Now all the three questions are submitted. Again you can cross check, right? Submit doesn't mean the you cannot edit it. At any given point of time you can come back and edit your code and again submit it. So now once all the three questions has been answered, then in order to submit the test, you have to click the end test. Okay, so please note that there will be a timer here. So within the stipulated time you are supposed to complete this. Now let us say even after 60 minutes, let us say on 60th minute you did not click end test, please don't worry, it gets auto submitted. So click on end test and proceed. So that's it, your test is submitted successfully. So this is how you are supposed to take the assessment test on our LearnSquare coding platform. Thank you and all the best.